we travel to a different part of the world. This week we are going to be exploring Antarctica. Let's have a look at where Antarctica is on Google Maps. Here we are in the United Kingdom, and Antarctica is Earth's southernmost continent. This means that it is the furthest continent in the south. It is situated in the Arctic region of the Southern Hemisphere and is surrounded by the Southern Ocean. Almost all of Antarctica's land is covered by a thick layer of ice. It contains more than 90% of the world's ice and more than 90% of our planet's fresh water. On average, the ice is 1.9 kilometres deep. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest single piece of ice in the world, covering 14 million square kilometres. Antarctica is the world's largest desert. Now, I know that when we think of deserts, we usually think of hot places with lots of sand, but actually a desert is any climate that has little to no precipitation, which includes rain, snow and sleet. Although it doesn't snow often in Antarctica, the snow rarely melts due to the cold temperature, and after being compressed becomes the glacier ice that makes up the ice sheet. It is the coldest, windiest and driest continent. Antarctica is the windiest place on Earth, where wind speeds of more than 218 miles per hour have been measured. Antarctica is also home to the world's southernmost active volcano, which is Mount Erebus. Antarctica is the least populated continent. There are no residents living there permanently. Only around 1,000 people in winter and 10,000 people in summer live on the continent. These people are mainly based there for 1 year to live and work in the research stations where they are able to conduct scientific research. Scientists conducting research in Antarctica usually study climate change and meteors in space. About 40,000 tourists from around the world visit Antarctica every year on polar cruises and exploration trips. Antarctica doesn't provide the most hospitable environment for life forms to survive, as the animals have to adapt to extreme dryness and cold temperatures. However, this does make the few species who live there all the more impressive. The most common type of species in Antarctica are penguins, seals and whales. For this week's activity, we are going to be making some fake snow. Just like the snow in Antarctica that is left from the small amount of precipitation each year, that is eventually compressed to become part of the Antarctic ice sheet. To make the fake snow, you are going to need some bicarbonate of soda, some shaving foam, and some kitchen towel, as this might get a little bit messy. First, you are going to pour the bicarbonate of soda into a large bowl. I'm using the whole tub, which is 200 grams. Next, we are going to add the shaving foam. Now you're going to need around 2 cups of shaving foam, which is around 250 millilitres. If you don't have anything to measure with, you can just use a mug, so you can fill up the mug at home and pour it in. Now it's the fun part where you get to mix that all together with your hands. Just knead it in well, really push it together, and it should start forming into a snow-like consistency. You might want to wash your hands like I did here because it does get very messy, and this is what it should look like in the end. Soft, fluffy snow. I'll see you next time for our next big adventure. Bye!